This couple gave birth to the most beautiful pair of twins. Look where they are now. Every child is the apple of their parents' eyes, and it's natural for them to think they happen to have the most beautiful children in the world. But Jaqi Clements was not wrong in thinking that her pair of twin girls were gorgeous from the moment they were born. Jaqi Clements and her husband Kevin were a happy pair with their 2-year-old son. But soon after, they were surprised by the news of Jackie's pregnancy. But that wasn't all the joyous news. The family of 3 was going to expand to become a family of 5. Jaqi was pregnant with identical twin girls. And despite loving her son a lot, Jaqi had always wanted girls, so she was more than thrilled to pick out the matching dresses and accessories for her girls. And when the twins finally arrived, Ava Marie and Leah Rose, she knew she'd never seen a more beautiful pair of twins. The chances of having identical twins are rare. Rarer still is to have as gorgeous a pair as Ava and Leah, and it turns out the world concurred. Jaqi and Kevin were bombarded by friends and strangers alike, commenting on the exceptionally beautiful newborns whenever they saw them. Smooth skin, silky hair, and perfectly symmetrical faces made them look as if they had stepped out of the pages of a fashion magazine at all times. A lot of people who witnessed the twins often stated that they should be models, and soon enough, she had scouting agents from talent management and modeling agencies approach her with offers to sign up the infants to their companies. Jaqi grew increasingly wary of all the unwanted attention that her children were receiving. There was no doubt in Jackie's mind that her daughter's beauty was unparalleled, but was modeling the right choice for them? They were still mere babies after all. But after some hesitation, she went ahead and signed them up with one of the children's talent and modeling agencies. However, regret wasn't far away after she made that decision. The twin girls were still just newborns, and signing them to a modeling agency meant that they had to look picture perfect at all times. This was an unrealistic feat considering their age. Raising twin girls is hard, and on top of that, Jaqi also had another toddler to take care of. After a short stint at the agency, she decided to pull them from the agency. While the glamorous life of modeling is enticing, it was more important that the girls have a normal upbringing. It was better for the well-being of the girls, and consequently, the whole family. And although she never regretted her decision to pull them out of the agency, things were about to change as the twins grew older. After the short-lived but rueful decision of signing up her daughters for the modeling agency, Jaqi realized the importance of including her daughters' say in the decision-making. While she strived towards raising humble twin babies, she would never want to thrust them into something that they did not want to do. The question of the hour was, when could the twins be considered old enough to make their decisions? This was a doubt that hounded both Jaqi and her husband. This was a question that would require some serious deliberation. One attribute of Jaqui's was that she is a huge believer in signs. She always considered 7 to be her lucky number, so it was befitting that it would come to play an important role in her and her daughters' lives. The birth date of the girls was 7th of July, and they were turning 7 on July 7, 2017. The age of 7 seemed to be the perfect age to venture out into the world of modeling. She introduced the idea of it to the girls on their birthday, saying, "I presented my idea to the girls that, if they were up for it, in addition to their dance classes and swim team practices they had every week, they could give modeling a try. Parenting twins was going to get a whole lot interesting." Even at the age of 7, the girls had shining personalities to match their looks. It was only a matter of time before they would want the spotlight more than they already did right now. So it was not very surprising what the twins opted to do. The girls took the idea instantly. The world of modeling would be alluring to any 7-year-old, with its galore of makeup and pretty clothes. But Jaqi knew that the glittering facade could pave the road to a doomed end. So the mom was cautious from the start and wanted them to start small. A friend of the couple had recently opened a boutique catering to children's clothing, so she needed some kids to model the clothes. Armed with a camera and the girls in tow, it was a small introduction to the world of modeling. The girls behaved well during the photo shoot, for the most part. Unsurprisingly, the photos came out beautiful. With the promotional pictures done, she also sent some of them out to model and talent management agencies. And while waiting to hear back from the agencies, there was a surprising development. Jaqi had created an Instagram account for the twins called Clement Twins as a way to gain more exposure for the girls. It would serve as an online portfolio for agencies and perhaps garner a fanbase for the girls. What she did not see coming was the unprecedented amount of likes and follows that they were going to get. In a very small span of time, the account gained followers in hundreds of thousands, which came from all over the world. Rather than having to go to agency casting and hunting down talent scouts, they were the ones to beg for the chance to represent the twins. They decided with 2 rather than 1 agency in the end: Shuri Model and Talent, a Los Angeles agency, and Dream Ray Model and Talent in Orange County. It was a task, to say the least, when it came to scheduling between the 2 companies, but they found a common ground and have been booking more gigs ever since. Regarding their sudden rise to fame, Jaqi said she just had a feeling that this year was going to be a fun and exciting year for them. The maturity that the twins displayed in their excitement to try new things. The girls are ready to take on anything. And it wasn't just the girls who were the models in the family. Their older brother Chase also ventured into the world of modeling. He signed with the same agencies as his baby sisters, and Big Brother has even shown off his acting chops in a few commercials. The 3 beautiful siblings have their parents to thank for their blessed genes. Jaqi Clements and her husband both look like they could be models themselves. Being healthy and fit has always been a priority for the couple, and they've drilled the same values into their children. Kevin has been an athlete and an avid fan of the Lakers from the start, so he was happy to share his passion with his son. It's an ideal activity for the father and son duo to bond over. While the men in the family tough it out on the field, Jaqi and the twins take pleasure in their girl time. They indulge in various activities such as shopping and getting manicures, and have a lot of fun when they have to get their hair and makeup done for shoots. While the world of modeling is fascinating and irresistible, it is not the best influence for young children who are models. It is rare to gain so much fame so fast, rarer still to gain it at such a young age. It will be a hard battle for the twins to separate from the unsavory influences in the modeling world. Protective as she is of her children, Jaqi is also cautious and has made it abundantly clear that she is the one in charge of all the decisions regarding them. This includes managing their social media page. Even as they are growing older, it will be a long while before they are given full reins over the decision-making. In addition to the Instagram page, Jaqi also started a website chronicling the ins and outs of the modeling shoots of the twins. The brutally honest blog post described the reality behind the perfectly curated Instagram posts. In one blog post, she addressed the issue of negative comments. Many users online criticized the use of makeup for the still very young girls, but Jaqi had a fitting retort for their remarks. Makeup is an integral part of any photo shoot. Jaqi shared, "Whether you're young or old, makeup is a requirement of almost every single agency on every single set. Given that the girls are only 7, their makeup is always light and natural." Jaqi Clements had more to say while on the subject. She went on, "Some kids like to spend all their time staring at iPads, playing video games or watching TV, and not communicating with the outside world. My girls enjoy sports and dance and modeling. I didn't decide that my girls were going to start modeling. They did. And if the day ever comes that they want to move on to something else, I will 100% support their decision to do that. But for now, kids or not, this is something that they enjoy doing." Their beauty and unexpected fame led to the twins being crowned as the world's most beautiful twins. This development made people draw comparisons between them and previous holder of the title, 16-year-old French model Thylane Blondeau, who was only 6 years old when she shot to fame. She was only 4 years old when she started modeling, and with her attractive features, she had major publications booking her for major shoots. Her 10th year brought some controversy when she modeled for a shoot with Vogue and Fence. The shoot was deemed scandalous and inappropriate. However, the scandal soon passed and her career has only grown since. She has modeled for the cover of Jealous magazine and Dolce & Gabbana's Spring-Summer 2017 campaign. She has also walked for the brand and is currently an ambassador for L'Oreal. With immense popularity comes immense pressure. The world will be constantly hounding the twins for updates about their growth as models. And though Jaqi is planning to do that, it will only be done to a certain degree. Before their modeling careers, their family has priority. The future for their twins is uncertain, and modeling may not be in the cards down the line. But for now, they are learning a lot from their experience as models, and building connections and lessons that will stay with them for their whole lives.